Welcome back to our second day of working out in January. Today we are going to be focusing on the lower body. You will need a bench or a chair, a small step, maybe a few dumbbells or kettlebells, whichever you have on hand. You can also use canned food or gallon jugs filled up with water, just anything you can find that's weighted. We're also going to need a band, a workout band. You don't have to have that either, but it is beneficial. So we're going to jump right into this. We are going to have our first circuit is going to be some banded elevated clams. So you're going to grab your band. I just grabbed a light band because I want to be able to get the full extension whenever I open my knees. So I don't want it to be too much tension there. So you're going to lay down and come onto your forearm. Your ankles are together, your knees are together, they're bent. And we are going to come up, lift your hips, and we're going to open, and we're going to do 10 on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to come back down. Make sure you keep your core pulled tight in that move. You always want to keep your core nice and tight in all of your workouts. So come up on your knees, open, 10 on this side. 7, core tight, 8, 9, 10. All right, now you're gonna grab your seat or your chair, your bench, whichever it is. I'm actually gonna switch to a heavier band and bring my bench. These are gonna be seated, banded hip abductions. Since we're not in a gym, we can't use the machine that actually does this, which is sometimes awkward, it seems like, but it helps your hip. So you're gonna put on your band. We're gonna do 15 of these. So bring your legs out, and you gotta keep your knees out. Hold on to your hips, and we're gonna turn our toes in, and your knees come in, and then you're gonna open them back up and out. So 1, 2, 3. You can feel this in your outer hip. 5, 6, 7. You're not moving your heel, you're only moving your toe. 11, 12. Make sure your knees do not cone in. Kind of keep them pointed out. 15. All right. I guess I will leave the band on for our next move. We're going to do a banded reverse lunge to glute contraction. So we're going to do 10 on each side. You are going to come back into your lunge, bring your leg up and contract your glute. Do not let this be all about your back arching. Make sure you're feeling it in your glute. 4, 5, 6, 7, core tight, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 1, 2. You might notice that you're a little off balance on one side, but that's why we're doing this on both sides. You can even it out. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You can pause the video right there if you need to. Go back and do one more round of that set. And then we'll come back and You can grab a kettlebell, you can grab a dumbbell, whatever you have on hand. I'm gonna use a kettlebell. And we are gonna do this. This is gonna be our first superset. So supersets contain 2 workouts. And for this workout, we're gonna do 2 rounds. So our first one is gonna be a single leg deadlift, and we're gonna do 8 on each side. So you're gonna want the leg that's gonna be doing all the work. When you're standing up straight, make sure you're straight. Your hips are right directly above your ankle. This back leg is just gonna be for support. So when you go into this single leg deadlift, you want your hips to come back and to come right back forward. That's one. Your weight is basically gonna come down along your shin and straight back up. Make sure you squeeze at the top. 4, 5, 6. You can have some bend in your knee. You do not have to keep it straight. And come back. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're gonna go grab your step. If you have a small step, you can use a yoga block. I don't know, a block that's anywhere. You don't have to have a step, but we're gonna be using one. And we are gonna do 8 weighted reverse lunges. You don't have to use weight either if you choose not to. So 1, try if you can to bring your knee all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, pause that. Go back and do another round, and we'll come back to our superset number 2. So, for superset number 2, we're gonna do a kettlebell plie squat. So, grab your kettlebell or your dumbbell, or you don't have to have any weight at all. It's up to you. Let me catch my breath for a minute. Okay, so the kettlebell plie squat. The plie squat is a little different from a regular squat because your toes are pointed further outward. It's more like a ballerina. Obviously, I'm not a ballerina or a dancer. But yeah, plie squat. Think graceful, toes pointed out. Make sure your knees go out instead of in. And we are gonna do 10 of these. So, grab your kettlebell. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Set your kettlebell to the side. And now we're going to do 20 plie squats with no weight. And we're going to come back up onto our toes. So, back to your plie squat. And now we're going to go down. When you come up, come onto your tippy toes. 2, 3. We're gonna do 20. 4, 5, 6, 7. Knees out. Core tight. Halfway there. 15. 1 more. 20. All right, go back and do one more round of that superset, and we're gonna come back and you're our finisher. Okay? Now, I grabbed a 10-pound weight. You can use whatever you want to use or no weight at all. But we're gonna put that behind our neck and we're gonna bring our legs wide and we're gonna do one round of this finisher, this leg finisher. So we're gonna do 10 lunges, lateral lunges on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your core tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, one more workout, and we're finished. I'm getting sweaty, and I've already done just one round of this, guys. So you might get sweaty today. All right, we're gonna be doing jumping lunges. We're gonna do 20. All right, let's go. If you don't wanna jump, don't, just switch sides. All right, and go. And we're done. Good job, guys. I will see you back for day 3.